the lives. It's about the gospel of Swami Vivekananda. So let's see how far we can go. But I have started from today. So this it is from the diary of a disciple of Swami Vivekananda. So he has the monk, the Maharaj has described it very nicely and okay talks with Swami Vivekananda. So let's see how it goes. The first meeting with Swami Vivekananda, Mr. Narendranath said, editor of the Mirror comparison between the English and the American, the future result of preaching religion in foreign countries, the relative value of politics and religion, a preacher of cow protection, man is to be saved first. Place Calcutta, the house of the late Babu Priyanath Mukhopadhyay, Bagh Bazar, year 1897. It is 3 or 4 days since Swamiji has set his foot in Calcutta after his first return from the West. The joy of the devotees of Sri Ramakrishna knows no bound at enjoying his holy presence after a long time. And the well to do among them are considering them slaves themselves blessed to be warmly invite Swamiji to their own houses. This afternoon, Swamiji had an invitation to the house of Srijut Priyanand Mukhopadhyay, a devotee of Sri Ramakrishna, at Raja Ballapara in Bagh Bazar. Receiving this news, many devotees assembled to day in his house. The disciple, also informed of it through indirect sources, reached the house of Mr. Mukherjee at about 2:30 p.m. He had not yet made his acquaintance with Swamiji, so this was to be his first meeting with Swami. On the disciples reaching there, Swami Turiyananda took him to Swamiji and introduced him. After his return to Belur Mutt, the Swami had already heard about him. Having read a hymn on Sri Ramakrishna composed by the disciple, Swamiji also had come to know that the disciple used to visit Nag Mahashaya, a foremost devotee of Ramakrishna. When the disciple prostrated himself before him and took his seat, Swamiji addressed him in Sanskrit and asked him about Mahashaya and his health, and while referring to his superhuman renunciation, his unbounded love for God, and his humility, he said, we are undone by our vain quest after reality, while Obi, you are indeed blessed with success. He then asked the disciple to send these words to Nag Mahashaya. Afterwards, finding it rather inconvenient to talk to the disciple in the crowd, he called him and Swami Turiyananda to a small room to the west, and addressing himself to the disciple, began to recite these words from Viveka Chundamani. O wise one, fear not, you have not to perish, means there are for crossing the oceans of this round of birth and death. I shall show you the same way by which holy men of renunciation have crossed this ocean. He then asked him to read Acharya Shankaracharya's work's name, Viveka Chudamani. At these words, the disciple went on musing within himself. Was the Swami in this way hinting at the desirability of his own formal initiation? The disciple was at that time a staunch orthodox man in his ways and a Vedantin. He had not yet settled his mind as regards the adoption of Guru, was a devotee advocate of Varnasrama or caste ordinances. While various topics were going on, a man came in and announced that Mr. Narendranath Sen, the editor of the Mirror, had come for an interview with Swamiji. Swamiji asked the bearer of this news to show him into that small room. Narendra Babu came and, taking a seat there, opened various topics about English, England, and America. In answer to his questions, Swamiji said, now, nowhere in the world is to be found another nation like the Americans, so generous, broad minded, hospitable, and so sincerely eager to accept new ideas. Whatever work he went on, he has been done in America, has not been done through my power. The people of America have accepted the ideas of Vedanta because they are so good hearted. Referring to England, he said, there is no nation in the world so conservative as in the English. They do not like so easily to accept any new idea. But if through perseverance they can be once made to understand any idea, they will never give it up by any means. Such firm determination you will find in no other nation. This is why they occupy the foremost position in the world in power and civilization. Then declaring that if qualified preachers could be had, there was a greater likelihood of the Vedanta work being permanently established in England than in America. He continued, I have only laid the foundation of the work. If future preachers follow my path, a good deal of work may be done in time. Narendra Babu asked, what future prospect is there for us in preaching religion in this way? Swamiji said, in our country there is only this religion of Vedanta. Compared with the Western civilization, it may be said, we have hardly got anything else. But by the preaching of this universal religion of Vedanta, a religion which gives equal rights to acquire spirituality to men of all creeds and all paths of religious practices, the civilized West would come to know that what a wonderful degree of spirituality once developed in India and how that is still existing. By the study of this religion, the Western nations will have increasing regard and sympathy for us. Already, these have grown to some extent. In this way, if we have their real sympathy and regard, we would learn from them the sciences bearing on our material life, thereby qualifying ourselves better for the struggle of existence. On the other hand, by learning this Vedanta from us, they will enable us to secure their own spiritual welfare. Narendra Babu asked, is there any hope of our political progress in this kind of interchange? Swamiji said, they are the children of the great hero Virochana. Their power makes the five elements play like puppets in their hands. If you people believe that we shall, in case of conflict with them, gain freedom by applying those material forces, you are profoundly mistaken. Just as a little pieces of stones figures before Himalayas, so we differ from them. That's all for the today. Let's see the next time.